Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel All Mediterranean Taste with Lubna. New taste makes new recipes. Today I'm making one of the top rated Mediterranean and Middle East recipe. It's a rich and sweet dessert made of layers of phyllo dough filled with chopped nuts and held with syrup or honey. This baklava has so many juicy layers. The nuts' crunchy texture complements the buttery texture of the dough, and the blossom orange water adds a great touch of citrus to the syrup. It's super easy to make and it's a perfect dessert for holidays or any special occasions. So let's start! First, we need to start by making the syrup because it needs time to cool to room temperature. In a medium saucepan over medium heat, combine 1 cup of water, 3/4 cup of sugar, 1 cup of honey, and 2 tablespoons of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Bring that mixture to a boil by stirring. Once the sugar melts, reduce the heat and let it simmer for about 3 minutes. Now add 1 tablespoon of my favorite ingredients, orange blossom water. It gives a nice flavor to the syrup and makes a great difference in the taste. Boil for another minute. Then remove it from the heat and let it cool. Today I'm making my baklava with pistachios. You will need 4 cups of pistachios. You can use any other nuts you would prefer. You can use walnuts or almonds, or you can combine both of them. Place the pistachios in your food processor. Then finely chop them. We need them to stay a little bit crunchy, not a paste. Place the chopped pistachios in a medium bowl. Then add 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. And stir to combine. You will need 16 ounces of phyllo dough, 1.5 cups of melted unsalted butter, and 13x9 non-stick baking pan. Preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Throw the dough overnight in the fridge, then place it on the counter for about 1 hour before starting working with it. Trim the dough to fit the size of your baking pan. Then cover it all times with a damp but not wet kitchen towel to keep it from drying out. Butter the bottom and the sides of your baking pan. Now start layering the first 10 phyllo dough sheets into your baking pan and cover the rest. Brush the top of each sheet with the butter once it goes into the pan and before adding the other one. Now sprinkle 1 cup of the pistachios or the nuts that you are using over the first 10 sheets. Use a spoon to spread evenly the nuts over the pan. Now add 5 layers of the phyllo dough, butter in each one. Then add another cup of the pistachio as a second layer. Repeat the same process of 5 batter sheets of phyllo dough and 1 cup of nuts 3 times. At the end, top the last layer of nuts with 10 phyllo dough sheets, battering each one. You need to cut the baklava before baking it. Cut it into 4 equal strips. Cut it diagonally to form diamond shapes, or you can simply cut it to create small squares. Brush lightly the top with butter. Place the baking pan in the center rack of your oven and bake it for about 50 minutes or until it's golden brown. Mine is ready to remove from the oven now. As soon as you remove your baklava from the oven, pour the cool syrup over the hot pastry. It will sizzle as it absorbs the syrup and it will keep the baklava crispy. Spoon the syrup evenly over all your baklava. Garnish the top of each piece of your baklava with chopped pistachios or any nuts you're using. Now the most important is to let the baklava set at room temperature for at least 6 hours or for best result overnight to let the syrup to penetrate into all the layers of the dough and the nuts. The baklava had time to rest to absorb the flavorful syrup. And now we can taste it. My favorite part. I'm digging in to get a nice piece. It looks perfect with so many crispy layers of the dough and the crunchy, juicy, moist nuts. It's really super easy to make and it's a perfect make-ahead dessert for so many special occasions. If I had to name some of the best desserts of all time, baklava will be on the first line of my list. It has such a nice balance between the sweet honey, lemon juice, and orange blossom water. It's crispy and moist at the same time, but the most important, it's so yummy. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the little icon bell down below to get notifications every time we post a new video. If you like this recipe, share it with your friends and family. The ingredients and the steps to make this recipe are in the description box down with the links of my Facebook and Instagram pages, including my email address. I see you next time with new taste and new recipe. Bye!